Hi everybody, welcome to my kitchen, and today, yes, I am going to be baking. I'm actually taking a shortcut, I guess I would say, doing a little bit of a baking Christmas cookies and doing it Deb's way. Okay, this is a Pillsbury ready to bake winter cutout sugar cookies, and they're little, I'll show you, little trees and little snowmen, all cut out. There's about a dozen of them in the package, and I thought I'm going to just try it. It has been years since I've had Christmas cookies, and I do remember making them with a friend of mine back in Minnesota. She grew up in a family where her mother baked and cooked a lot more than my mom did. Her mother made Christmas cookies until the kids got older, and then the kids, my friend, became the responsible party in making the Christmas cookies that they had every year. And my friend and I got together when we were in high school, and I would go over to her house during the Christmas season when they were baking, because my mom never did that kind of stuff, and I always found interest in it and wanted to do it. So I went over and helped my friend bake Christmas cookies and some Christmas candies for several Christmases in a row. Now, while I was there, you could eat any Christmas cookies that kind of broke apart or fell apart, but otherwise most of the goods stayed right there with them. Okay, I mean, I visited often enough. I got to eat the cookies and the candies and that anyway, but we baked and the goods stayed there for the most part. But I had a blast helping and decorating the cookies. It was fun, and I haven't done it since my friend passed away several years ago, and it had been many years before that. That was the last time that I baked cookies at her house. But I do remember the times that I was there. I remember the great times that we had doing the baking. It was a lot of fun and some fun memories there. So anyway, I thought I would try my hand at baking these very easy Pillsbury Christmas cookies and take you along with me. Now the directions just say to heat up the oven, preheat the oven at 375 or 350. And it's 350 if you use a non-stick cookie sheet. Well, I am using a non-stick cookie sheet, but I'm using a parchment paper to put the cookies on, so I'm going to heat the oven to 350 anyway. You place the cookie dough about 2 inches apart on the cookie sheet and bake for about 12 minutes, just making sure that they barely turn light golden brown on the edges. It says do not overbake. Let them cool down for a couple of minutes. So let me get these on the cookie sheet. See how I'm going to place them. It seems kind of strange I'm not spooning it up. I'm placing them. Oh well. I think they'll turn out just as nice as if I had made it from scratch. And William is not here right now. He won't know the difference. He'll think I baked them from scratch. Okay, let me spread them out here a little bit. I don't really know how much they're going to spread as they bake, so I'm going to give them a little bit of room just in case, because the dough is quite thick. Okay. And even if they do spread a lot and they kind of lose their shapes a little bit, no biggie. The oven's ready. But no biggie. It's still a sugar cookie and it's still going to be decorated. Okay, let me show you what I've got here, and then I'm going to be sticking in the oven. These are my little snowmen and Christmas trees all ready to go into the oven. So I'm going to get them put there and watch them. I think I'll check them after about 10 minutes and see how done they are. And then we're going to let them cool for a while and then frost. Okay, so I'll be back at you real soon as we take the cookies out of the oven. Stay tuned. I just took the cookies out of the oven. Oh, he kind of fell apart, didn't he? That's okay. But they are just, I don't know if you can tell, just barely turning brown on around the edges on every single cookie. Now the directions said to bake for 9 to 12 minutes. I checked it at 10. I added another 2 minutes. That timer sounded and I checked the cookies again, I had to reset the timer about 2 more times, checking every 2 minutes until they were done. So what would it take? What did it take then? It took roughly about 15 minutes to get to this stage. But now they're just cooling off for a few minutes before I take them off of the sheet here. And actually, once this little snowman is frosted, nobody's ever going to know that he fell apart. And how he fell apart, I don't know. But anyway, they're looking pretty good and they smell great. Too bad this isn't smell-o-vision. But next step is to frost them and decorate them a little bit. It is time to start the frosting. So I'm going to put the butter here in this mixing bowl. Supposed to let this soften up. I was tempted to put it in the microwave because I freeze our butter until it's ready to use, and then I let it set out to thaw. But I took this out as frozen butter. It looks like it's softened up quite nicely. So that is, where's the box? Hang on a minute. That was 1/3 cup of butter, softened, and it is pretty soft. It doesn't say melted, softened, so I figured this is pretty soft. And then it says to beat the butter until it's light and fluffy, gradually adding powdered sugar and the vanilla and milk for desired spreading consistency. Now you can put food coloring in this also, but I don't have anything like that on hand. What I do have though is what I showed you earlier, is all these colored sprinkles that I'm going to use. So that's going to add coloring to the frosting for me. I don't have food coloring on hand because I just don't use it. Anyway, let me kind of beat this butter up. I've got 1 cup of powdered sugar ready to go. But let me beat the butter a little bit and see how that's going, okay? I have my little hand mixer here. We're going to get that going. Let me turn that on. I think that pretty well creamed it up, and let me add some sugar. It says gradually add it, so we'll see how that goes. Boy, I've got that packed in there good. Get this going a little bit faster. Okay, also it says a 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. Let me get that in there right now actually. So I have my measuring spoon. And 1/2 teaspoon. There we go for that. Let me just mix that in there a little bit. Okay. And it does say to add milk. Let me get that. And it's only 1 to 2 tablespoons. It's only 1 to 2 tablespoons of milk. So I'm going to just add 1 tablespoon to begin with. Okay, let me try this. All right, there's 1 tablespoon. And we'll mix that up a little bit more. Add a little bit more sugar. Boy, did that ever zoom up high. Add a little bit more sugar. And this is still the 1st cup of sugar. About time I get this spatula in here, huh? I could hear you all saying, get a spatula in there to get the batter off the side of the bowl. Okay, that's looking pretty good. It's actually coming together pretty nicely. There's the rest of 1 cup of powdered sugar. And it does say, add powdered sugar for desired spreading consistency. I'm going to still add more sugar, so let me get that going. Okay, I think I need to add some more milk here. So let me see here. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Okay. Are we ready to frost some cookies? I think it looks like we really are. Let's see. Yeah, that tastes pretty doggone good to me. So, let's frost some cookies. Oh, and we do like a lot of frosting on our cookies. So, it's on here quite thick. But then it is a thick cookie. I'll show you one here that's, here, this tree. See how thick that is? That is a thick cookie. And I've got a lot of frosting here, so I'm just going to generously frost. And yes, I'll put the sprinkles on when I'm all done. Okay, let me scoot these around here. Let's do this tree. And I don't care that you can't see that it's a tree. So does everybody out there have all their Christmas prep done? All their baking taken care of? I don't do a lot of baking. Don't do a lot of cooking, really, not like some people do. I've done a little bit each year as I've gotten older here and retired, and I have time. And William likes the treats, and well, so do I too. But I know there's people that do a lot more baking and cooking than I do. I don't make pies. I did that German chocolate cake, but that wasn't really for Christmas. That was just kind of something to do right now. And see, here's that guy that got beat up somehow in the oven, but you won't know it. There. He has been repaired beyond belief. Okay, well that is everything frosted. I have a ton of frosting left. I may try putting some in between some graham crackers. So that's it for here on the frosting. Let me get the little toppings here, the little sugar and beads and everything like that. Let me see what I want to do here. I'm not sure, I'm just going to sprinkle. And it doesn't matter if it gets over the plate because I'm going to actually get a different plate out. Aha! We'll do it this way. I mean, I didn't care if it got on the paper towel there because the cookies aren't going to stay on that. There's a holiday plate underneath that they're going to go on when everything's all set. But for now, there's one, and I'm getting all frosted up, but that will taste good in a little bit. Let's put some green on him. Oh yeah. And how about some red? And I think I may want to change to a different plate there. Yeah, look at that. That's good. I think I'll even do another one, that one. There we go. Oops. There we go. And let's see here. Well, we got white besides now. Do some more red, and here we'll do this one. And this little canister is almost, this canister of this coloring is just about finished. But, fortunately now, they give you another side of it. So let me go over there. Yeah. Aha. There we go. And let's see here. We'll do another green one. Let's see. That is the only green I have. We'll do another green one. And I'm going to actually pour all of this on this tree. He's kind of a mixture of things. And mix it all up. Maybe the ugliest Christmas tree ever. But it's a combination of green and red sugar and the little beads. Yeah. he's not too bad. That's what you call using up what you got there. Boy, those little beads just go everywhere. Let me pour some more beads on here to make it look better. Okay, he's just coming right off. Well, not too bad. Hey, they're decorated. This is my Christmas cookie baking for the year 2019. A dozen cookies. I'm sure several of them will go tonight. But anyway, it was fun doing them, and it wasn't hard. The box was very simple, has very simple directions to follow. Not bad at all. And the frosting wasn't too difficult to make either, so would I do it again? Yeah, but not this year. On to next year, okay? So anyway, hope you're all having a great day. You take care. We'll be talking again real soon. Bye for now.